Hello, my friends. TeresaLouise here on a Tuesday night, and I'm just going to work a little bit on the horse. So I thought I'd come on live for a little bit and see how everybody's doing. Get my computer chat running. And take me just a minute. Oh boy, it's a hot one today. I'll tell you what. Hi, Melina. Hi, Donna. Hi, Katie. I'm hiding today. So you just see the horse. Okay. Oh, good to see you ladies. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing okay. So hello, hello, hello. Back to working on the horsey. And it's coming along. I can definitely see a few spots where I'm gonna have to do something about it. And I'm not sure if I'm just gonna overlap with fabric or come in with my fabric markers and maybe darken up some areas, but that's all kind of towards the end, except for I might really try to work on the eye, and I'll probably definitely do that with some ink tints, fabric um, pens. So let's see. Hi, Kathleen. It looks good. Thank you. I hope I don't run out of my fabric that I started out with. That's one of my other concerns. Uh, so I did find a few more pieces like this. I've been using this one and this one. So I found those. Then I found this in my stash too, so I could, kind of use this one. It's pretty close. And I can't imagine that I don't have more of this one. I'm pretty sure I do, at least another strip or two. Um, because there is quite a bit more of the horse, although we're getting less and less into the lights and moving into like the medium light. So I might not even need these two. So we'll see. Uh, Hi, Linda. Hi, Valerie. How's it going? Thank you. I think it really helped putting the eyeball in there. But yeah, the eyeball is just, kind of basted in there. It definitely needs more color and sparkle and that kind of thing. Are you... no, the back of the fabric has fusible on it. So I just cut out the piece that I want, wherever I want to put that, and then I tear the fusible off and then iron it down, and it's ironed onto parchment paper because I don't want anything like 100% permanent right now. So once the whole horse is done, then I can peel this off of the parchment paper and put it on a, you know, a big piece of fabric. Hi, Nancy. Okay, so back to it. Let's see, where was I? I'm still trying to get the top finished. I need to turn that other light on. Hey, Willa. Super hot here today. Well, it's 92, and I think that's hot. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Especially since we are not used to that kind of heat in this area at all. So when you're used to it being in the 50s and then it jumps up to 90, it's like, ugh. Okay. I want to see if I have any super lights. I think I'm all done with the lights up here. Okay, so I'm going to come over here. I got a pretty big light spot right in here. I think you can see that, sort of. So I can, except for in the photo that I have, it looks like they used a medium light there and not super light. Sometimes it's hard to tell which light. Let me see. If I move my lamp over there a little bit further. Yeah, I think that's the next light. So let me see. I can go. All right. So for instance, this is one of my lights, and then this is the next shade up. My next, you know, it's still light, but it's not as light as this one. So that would be my next color. And then I have a few in this range. So here's another one kind of in this same range, but I can take, I mean, not all of this would work, like these really dark spots, but I can fussy cut those light pieces out. And so I've been using this one for lights and darks. And kind of the, almost kind of the same thing with this one. This one's pretty dark, really, but there are some light spots in it that I could fussy cut out. See, I'm using all batiks, which really helps. Same thing with this piece. These lighter areas I can use in my lights. And then save those darker pieces for the next section. All right, so I have this whole spot right here, but I don't want that to be all one piece of fabric. And so I'm going to cut out a couple of pieces of different colors in this shade. And it doesn't have to be like perfect when you do this. Like not exactly the same shape. And, you know, I just kind of eyeball it. And then before I take the paper off, I just place my piece on there and kind of see if I want to change it at all, which I am going to change this just a little bit. See, now this piece has little specks of white in it, so I feel like, you know, if you put them in the right direction, they can really, it really makes a difference. You know, it gives it more movement. All right. So, and I usually just set the ones that I'm working with right down below the project, so they're easy to grab a hold of. Thank you, Kathleen. If my camera stops at all and I'm not live anymore, if somebody could say it in the chat, I would appreciate it, because I don't have the camera facing me. I can't always see if it quit being live or not. Oh yeah, so 92 outside right now, and so it's pretty hot up here upstairs too. So I don't want the color to be too close to the same. So I'm probably gonna, let's see, get some of this pinkish color out of there. Or I think might have found a piece I like. Okay. And you do want things to overlap a little bit. You don't want them to just be side by side, because then when you pull this off, it won't be like one piece. That won't work. It's not necessarily, I mean, this is like applique for sure, but you're not sewing around each individual piece. You're not quilting around each individual piece. So you do want things to overlap. Okay, and then so, what are you guys up to today? A good shot of my my chin. Let's see. Is anybody working on any projects? I was outside quite a bit this morning. I have a 1971 Buick Skylark convertible, and it's been in the garage all winter. So we got it pulled out and I've been cleaning it up. And so that's what I worked on. I'm thinking about selling it because I just don't really drive it anymore. I don't go to car shows anymore. And so I'm thinking pretty strongly about selling that car, and I've had it since 94, I think, is when I bought it. And I'm like the third owner of the car. So yeah, it's a pretty neat car. I love it. It's blue with a white top. I didn't really cut that one out right. Let's see. How about a different color there? So Brennan was out helping me, and we were doing some rust prevention treatment on certain areas, and I was also cleaning out the trunk. And then it just got too hot. I think it was about, I was outside from like 9 o'clock in the morning till about noon. And then I had lunch. And then after lunch, I was just like, by 1 o'clock, like, okay, it's too hot out here. Because by then it was already like 85 outside. So, yeah, time to come in. Yeah, let somebody else enjoy the car, right? Oh, hi, Lily. Thank you. Getting ready to give grandson dinner and a bath. I haven't done any sewing since he has been here for 2 months. Oh my goodness. But I bet it's a joy having him. Once I get the car cleaned up a little bit, I'll take a picture of it and put it on the Facebook and the community or posting tab, whatever they called it now. Nancy's cleaning ceiling fans and windows. Hubby came in and started fussing at me because I was up on a stepping stool. I told him 5'3" I couldn't reach it. Right? Um, oh boy, I don't know. I'll have to go watch that. I think that was a different, I don't know if that was a Buick or not. Could have been, but that car is 54 years old now. So it's a classic. I bought it in, I think it was in 94. Yeah, 94. Maybe the end of 93, 94, something like that. And it still sounds like a hot rod. Yeah, I used to take it to a lot of car shows. It was a lot of fun. It's not 100% perfect, but yeah, somebody needs to buy it that can give it a new paint, um, probably some new upholstery. I mean, right now, if it if the condition is 1 to 6 and 1 being the best, I would say it's probably a solid 3, maybe close to a 2. I don't know. Yeah. There's really no rust or that kind of damage. There are a few dents, but those dents were already there. Ooh, boy, it is hot up here. All right, where am I? Okay, I got one more little spot there. And Brandon has a 69 GTO. And it's out in the garage. And, ooh, that was almost perfect. It is orange with a black top. So, yeah, we used to be kind of into the cars and stuff. Mostly we would buy them and then redo them, or fix them up and then resell them. God, we've gone through a lot of cars. So, I had the only other hot rod type car I had was a El Camino, and it was kind of a orangey rusty color. That was a fun car, I have to say. And it had a 425 small block in it. That car, uh, that was fast. Now, uh, that car wasn't really original, whereas my Buick, everything on it is original. Okay, does this one go here? sometimes I cut a piece and see where it goes. Move it around until I find a spot where I like it. Hi, Melissa. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Temporary custody. Well, I'm glad he had you guys, right? I'm glad he had you. My sister just had to take her grandkids. So she's going through the same kind of deal. All right, I think I can move to the next color. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Next color. Next color, please. So, next color would be more in this shade. Yeah, but yeah, these shades. This one. So I'm not doing light, I'm not doing medium light, I'm doing dark light. So these were all my lights. Some medium lights. So let's see. Let's see what else I got in the medium light. So if I hold this up here like this, those over there. All right. Yeah, that's a little darker. That's a little closer to that. That's too dark. Maybe some of those. And that might be a little too dark. There's some medium light or darker lights in that piece. And there is in that one too, if I just do the light blues there. So, yeah, I think that'll be all right there. So I'll put those aside, and then I can just work with these. I do not have any children, so I won't have to go through any of that. Sometimes I think that's a bummer, and other times I think it's a blessing. So, all right. Hi, Michelle. Oh, thank you. Okay, go enjoy dinner. Hi, Jojo. I'm not sure how long I'll be on either because it's pretty hot up here. So as long as I don't melt, I'll keep going. Well, it just got really cloudy outside, and it looks like it might even rain. I hope it doesn't rain because I got a whole bunch of stuff laying outside from the car. That would not be good. All right. Let's see where we are. I'm going to come over here in my little pieces of scraps and see if there's anything over here that I could use first. Because I like to try and get those used up if I can. And let's see, which purple looks lighter? I'm waiting for it to come up on the camera so I can see, because sometimes when you look through the camera, I think this one, huh? Yeah. I think this one looks lighter. And there's some lighter spots right here that would be better than this one. Hi, Mary. How long have I been working on this project? I don't know. What do you guys think? About a couple months? But I only really work on it when I'm live. So usually working on it on Sunday there for a while during my Sunday live. And welcome. Hi, Randy. Yeah, I'm horsing around. Oh, stop horsing around and go pick it up? Yeah, I should. But then I'd have to leave you guys. So I think I'm gonna, nobody has saying anything. The one on the left, or, okay, I'm gonna pick this one. And I open the curtain so I can see what's going on out there. Okay, I just need some small pieces there. So, and they are under a big leafy tree, so that should help. Yeah, I think that looks all right. It didn't say that it was supposed to rain today, so you know how the weather reports are. And I'm going to put it right there too, I think. Yeah, I like this color. Oh, I'm buffering. Thank you, Nancy. It never fails. When I go live, I start having internet problems. Right? Never fails. Let's see. I need a little... Is that... No, not big enough. Hey, Jamie. Oh, yeah. 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. How are you doing today, Jamie? Okay, that is a little too dark. Move over here. How's that grandbaby of yours doing? Hi, Shelly. Okay, Shelly's not buffering. Mary H. Hello, hello. Hi, Jan. How are you doing? Okay. Now. Oh, cool, Jamie. That sounds like fun. Oh, they're all good. Awesome. Hi, Leanna. How you doing? Oh, you made it to Puerto Rico? Awesome. Shelly says, my birthday is in December. You think you will have that done by then? Maybe. If I work on it at least 3 or 4 hours, 3 hour, 2 hours a day, maybe. Are you having fun down in Puerto Rico? I have never been there. The only place out of the United States I've been is to Canada. And I've been to Canada a couple of times. I haven't even been to Mexico. Uh, let's see. Farthest south I've been. Let's see, I've been to San Diego, California. And I've been to Texas. And let's see. And I have been all the way over to the Atlantic on the East Coast. That was a lot of fun. I love seeing the beach. That was awesome. Okay, sending prayers out. Oh yes, sending lots of prayers. I hope Grandma gets better soon. Prayer and prayer, prayer. Judy says, my birthday's in March. Gives you more time to get it done. You guys. Oh, wow, Nancy. Nancy got to see her granddaughter in an ultrasound picture today. She's due December 11th. My sister's birthday is December 13th. Oh, 20 hours? Yeah, good night, sweetheart. Sweet dreams. Try to get some rest. Ooh, 20 hours. That would be pretty tough. Oh, I'm going to go look outside real quick. I think I might hear rain. Oh, I hope not. Dang it. No, I don't see any rain on that side. I'm going to go look on the other side. Okay. You guys are welcome to stay if you would like, because I am going to come back up, but it is raining, of course, on the other side of the house, so I'll be right back. If anybody asks, just let them know I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Now I wore out. Sorry about that. Thanks for keeping everybody entertained, you guys. I got out there just in time. When I first got out there, it was just very, lightly, a few drops. And just as I got everything picked up, and luckily my husband got up about the same time I went down there, so he went out and helped me. And I should have done it when Randy told me to. Anyway, now it is just really pouring, so what are you guys talking about there? I have to go back and read the chat. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Judy. Okay. Whew. Yeah, it's coming down pretty good. But the good thing about the rain is our grass always needs the water. That way you don't have to water yourself, right? And our local water company bill is just way too high. So we usually end up letting the grass just die or turn brown. Otherwise, it would cost us like probably $250 a month to keep this big yard green. Um, so can't do that. So I like it to rain, a couple of times a week. I wish I could special order that. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I was reading the chat a little bit. Or trying to. I was seeing who was playing while I was gone. What kind of trouble you guys were making. All right, back over here. So I'm still in the dark light. Sounds like we're gonna get some thunder too. Thunder and lightning. Let's see, do I want... Hi, Kim. Thank you. Enjoy your family. It's good to see you. Appreciate you popping in. So, Brandon finally got him that appointment with the lung doctor, but it's not until next month on the 4th. That's as soon as we can get in. But the good news is, I would say that the bleeding problem, it has reduced by about 75%. So thank you everybody for your prayers for him. I know it has helped. It's just so awesome. It's one of those miracle things, right? So I don't know. I'm going to keep giving it a couple of weeks, keeping an eye on things, you know. And then if it stops, should we still go in or let them know that it has stopped? And what should we do? I don't know if I like that color. It's kind of green. It's green. I don't know if I like that. But, you know, I think there's a lot of green tints in it. Yes, prayers are wonderful, Judy. I agree. Hi, Stitch Me Up. How you doing? Yes, you still need to go. I knew you guys would say that. Yeah, I have him checked out anyway. And this is the doctor that's been reading his CT scans and stuff. So he knows what's been going on with Brandon. He's been reading all Brandon's stuff for a couple of years now. Yeah, we still don't know what caused it. Hey, Mona. How you doing, girl? So that's what I was thinking. Still go in. Oh no, that one looks too dark right there, so move it over here. Yeah. Well, one thing about it raining, it sure helps cool things off. Probably cooled it off about like 10 degrees. Okay. And then I'm going to just tack that down, and then I'm going to come back in and cut a little more of that off. Just so it isn't so big. Still sweating up here though. Hi, Candace. Is it hot in Georgia? I think the hottest it was here today was 92, which is really hot for me. Oh, that is great, Nancy. That is great that he's off the oxygen and doing much better. Great news. Yeah, I'm not sure what the temperature is up here upstairs, but it's warm. I can tell you that much because I'm sweating. Okay, let's see. I haven't used this one in a while. This kind of reminds me of putting a puzzle together, but you're cutting out your own puzzle pieces. Hey, Katie. Oh, I thought you would be in bed. I was going to ask you if you wanted to come on with me, but I thought you would be asleep. I should have known better. What do you guys think of that purple? Can you see it? Yeah, I think it's okay. 85 with a nice breeze. Oh, good. I'm glad you got some sleep. I like the purple. Looks good. I like purple. Looks good to me. Purple is my fave. Okay. Thank you for your input on that. I appreciate it. So that means I'm going to put some of it right here because there's a spot. Looks like a good spot. Okay, I didn't quite cut that one right. It's pretty close. I think it'll work. Oh, thanks, Lane. Is it Laney? Yeah, looks like it. All right. Yeah, I didn't quite cut that exactly right. That's okay. I can. Didn't quite cut it big enough. So, let's see. Now I can either cut off the same color and come back in, or I can pick a different color. See if I have any little pieces down here that'll work. You're crocheting? Oh, awesome. What are you making? Okay, I gotta read what Katie's saying here. Holly spent Wednesday doing pre-records I've already started on them, but now I've got to get some tutorials done. So the pre-record box openings. Oh, cool. So tomorrow, work, work, work. I love to sew quilts as well, but I'm watching my money right now. Yep, sometimes we got to do that. For sure. That's one good thing about this, like, collage art quilts. You can just use scraps. Scraps, scraps, scraps. Okay. Another kind of light one there. Now, if I put this one there, it's gonna, let's see, cover up too much of that dark spot. So I'll put the darkest part of this down below on the bottom. Yeah, that's fine. And also, you know, as you're layering these, it looks darker or lighter anyway because you're doubling up the fabric. So you got to kind of keep that in mind too. Let's see. That was that one. I think I'll use this one. Oh, a hexagon afghan. Oh, cool, with little beads. Wow, that sounds pretty. I have a grandmother square, or granny square. Is that what that called? Um, I still need to put together. It's the first one I have made. I used to do quite a bit of crocheting when I was younger. Made a lot of baby blankets and stuff. Okay. We're coming right along, you guys. Okay, this one, now we're getting into the darker section. So I think I'll finish up over here. Got another light piece here and another light piece there to put in. So I think I'll do that before I move to the next color. Let's see. Pretty small piece. Let me see if I can find something in my scraps here. Yeah, that'll work. Kind of the same shade, but that's all right. Looks a little darker. It'll work. Okay, and then something right down there. That'll work. Now you can't see where I'm at right now. I'm just down on the neck a little ways. Okay. Good night, Mona. What time is it? Yeah, I'm probably going to get off here like maybe at 6 o'clock. One thing about the edges, I can always straighten those up later. So if it's a little off, you know, kind of weird shapes or whatever, I can cut that out or make it a little bigger or whatever I want to do there to really get the shape of the horse, right? Not a main priority at this point. Okay, so darker, darker, darker. Okay, maybe I'll move over here since I got some lights to put in over here before I move on to the darks. All right, I think I will. Let's get a little purple. If it keeps getting hot like this, I might have to set the air conditioner up in if I want to be able to work up here in the evening. Thanks for popping in, Mona. Well, it didn't rain very long. Every time I go out on the deck, the robins start squawking at me. And they're like, 50 yards away from the house at least, out in the pine trees. But uh, every time I go out there, they start in on me. I'm like, I'm not gonna hurt you. I think I want this purple right there. Yeah. Just clean that up a little bit. Take off the edges. See. Trying to decide if that's too dark. Might be too dark for right there. Might be better down in here. It's the right shade I need, so might be good right there. Yeah. Sometimes it is really difficult to get the paper off of the back. Had to move that light over. So we got 36 people watching. Welcome everybody. I appreciate you being here. Jamie, thank you for putting in people's channels, and if anybody else has done it too and I didn't see, thank you. I appreciate you. And I can see I missed a spot right here, so I need something right in there. Also, this black piece is pretty big there, so I might come back over it with a thin strip for hair, like hair, so that black right here isn't so heavy, thick. Oh, good, you're still here. Yep, I'm still here. I had to go downstairs for a little bit outside because it started to rain, and I had a bunch of stuff out there, but I just left the live going. I hope you had a good dinner. Okay. I think I'm gonna work down here for a little bit because my back is starting to hurt. Let's see. And I think I'm in the, still in the lights, so I could use some purple down here. Almost kind of reminds me of the, like a map, you know, on a globe. I could put names. Okay. That, yeah, that'll work. Let's see. Oh, it's 6 o'clock already. Boy, time just flies. I said I was going to leave at 6 too. But I don't feel like leaving yet. When it's this hot, I really don't feel like eating. Is anybody else like that? Like it's too hot to eat? Really, maybe I should like make like a chef salad for dinner. Oh, that sounds good. I think I have some shrimp. I could do cold shrimp with cocktail sauce. Brandon loves that. And like a chef salad. Do I have ham? I think I do. I know I have cheese. I could boil some eggs. That just sounds good. A nice salad. Ooh, yeah, it's too hot to cook, but homemade pizza does sound good. Ah, I used to get the great big bags of pepperoni down here at the local store, but she hasn't had those in quite a while. Yeah, fresh vegetables would be nice to have. Yeah, and those darn elk ate up all my chard, so I can't have chard in my. But I went and I picked up all of the plants that they pulled out and they ate them down to the nub, right? And the poor little plants were laying all over the ground. So I went and got some little pots, filled them up with dirt, and replanted all the chard and all the petunias. And everything looked really, really sad when I did it. But the next day, I think they're going to pop out of it and come back. So I'm just not going to leave them out there where the elk can get to them anymore, those darn elk. I love having the elk around, but they are destructive. Wonder how many acres here you have to have before you can get an LOP tag. Probably more than we have, but yes, I would like an LOP tag for all the damage the elk has done to my chard. I don't think they would go for it, but and now that Brandon is, 75, it's like almost free. And we could probably get disabled help. So that would be good because that's the biggest problem is now at his age and the condition he's in, it's really hard to um, harvest the animal, get it tied up, strung up. And once it's up in the air, then I think he could take care of it. And of course, I will help, but I'm not as much as I've helped him do it, you would think I would know what I'm doing, but I don't. I really don't like doing that part. I don't mind, so I don't like to like skin it and, you know, all that stuff. But I don't mind cutting up the meat and packaging it, you know, making hamburger and steaks and stuff like that. That's my part. That's what I do. Okay. But we still got quite a bit of meat in the freezer, so I don't know if he will even hunt. You know what we need to do is find somebody who wants like half. Like, they could help with the hanging and the main butchering part, and then they could have half of the animal. I can't see all of Katie's. Let's see. You know what? If I was younger, much younger, like let's say 20 years younger, I would move to Greenland and open a greenhouse. Because from the sounds of it, you guys really need a greenhouse. I can't believe somebody hasn't done that yet. You know, look around your community and see what the needs are, and then, I mean, that's a way to start a business. Because if you had a greenhouse, you could have lettuce and all kinds of stuff like that in the wintertime, as long as it was heated, you know. And there's ways to still grow tomatoes and stuff in the wintertime. Oh, really? Yeah, well, they think packaged food is healthier. That's part of the problem, you know. If they have 4 huge greenhouses, couldn't they let somebody put one of the houses into use? Of course, I guess your area, you're in a pretty small town. Like, we don't have many people here. I don't know if a greenhouse would be productive for around here or not. Maybe. I wouldn't mind doing like a community greenhouse where people could have their own sections. And then, you know, I think that would be really cool. They do that kind of thing in the cities, in some cities. Yeah, community greenhouse. My friend over in Oregon, her greenhouse, she did that because she ordered, you know, plants pretty early, and then she would let people um, come in and get their baskets or whatever, get things started. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that would be kind of rough. The science station an hour away by boat. Yeah. So having one right in town would be better for sure. Well, it's coming up on 6:30, so I'm probably going to go ahead and get off here at 6:30 so I can go boil some eggs and do stuff like that. At least it's not quite as hot up here. I'd like to keep going, but got to eat sometime. Let's see, I want kind of light, but not too light. Let's see if this might be a good spot right here. Got some blue in it. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Katie. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it does take a lot of patience. But you know what? Um, I love doing puzzles. I love doing puzzles. I could sit and do a puzzle for like hours, all day long. So, um, and this is kind of like doing a puzzle. So I think that's why it doesn't bother me. I do get a little, I don't know what the word is. Anxious maybe sometimes when I'm not sure which color to switch to, or that kind of thing. Nervous, stressed. That's funny. Yeah, but you've been typing a whole bunch, so I don't understand why you're not number one. And Jamie should have something by hers. Yeah, doing puzzles like in the wintertime is one of my favorite things. Sometimes I just leave them out and then we work on them. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Okay, let's see. I want a piece up here that from this thing and the light from this. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Matches well with these other colors up here and then gets a little darker as it goes down. Kind of helps make it blend a little more. Going good, you guys. Let's see. It looks a lot darker on the camera, on the YouTube. A lot darker. You don't see any crowns? I see. Huh. Does anybody else see the crowns? Because Katie has a crown right after her name and it says number 3. I am going to town on it tonight, boy. Moving right along. Yeah, when I first started out up on the top, I was pretty nervous. You know, I was worried about using the wrong color and that kind of thing. And I think I have built my confidence up as I've gone along. So I'm just, you know, like, put the color down. Don't worry about it so much. Right? Don't be so darn picky. There's a good one. Because I really think we can overthink. And, you know, I even do that with my quilt projects. I'm sure a lot of people do when you're putting your quilts together and you trying to decide how you want to lay your blocks out and all that, you know. Um, just keep moving the blocks around. Okay. Yeah, Melanie, no. Uh, yeah, the crowns indicate top chatters, but some people are seeing the crowns and some people don't see the crowns. So that is really strange. I wonder why that is. Okay, so the people who can see the crowns, are your channels public? Because I wonder if that might have anything to do with it. And but I have seen crowns on other people's channels. I don't know. It's really weird. Oh, yeah, the crown made you want to talk more? Yeah, I think that's why they do it. I know. Me too, Jamie. Me too. But I think the way I have this quilt laid out now is the way I'm going to do it. Oh, do you guys want to see that? I could get your opinion on it. Hi, Denise. I see the crowns on my laptop and my channel is private. Okay, well there goes that idea. Okay, yes you do. All right, I'll show you that before I leave. We can talk about it. Um, I think I rearranged it over on Katie's channel the other night. I don't know if I need to back up or not with the camera. Let me know if you think I need to back up. Maybe I should go move the camera back a little bit. So I decided to go dark on the bottom, obviously, and then go lighter as I went up. So, sorry, you guys, I'm gonna move you. Hang on, going for a ride. Okay, so see, I have all the dark blues in that corner, and then it goes up to the lights. So I took a picture of it this way today, and I was going to post it on the community page and let you guys vote on which way you like better. It is pretty. I love the pattern too. That's funny, Jean. Because of my comment? Well, that's probably good, right? No pushing. Yeah, I'm still long arming. Boy, my hair's a mess. Now you know why I wasn't on camera. Because I was working outside all day today. Yeah, I haven't done any long arming in a little while, but I got to get it back to it. Okay. Yeah, I want to make a queen size of that too. I think I'm going to use this. This bundle right here. It is all batiks. This would have been really good for the horse too. So if I have any scraps left over, might do another horse. Yeah, I cannot stand my hair hanging down. Most of the time I have it up like this. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you go so I can go get dinner going. Thanks for joining me for a while today. I appreciate it. It was good to see everybody. Saying prayers for all of you that need it. And remember now, sometimes you forget that you are awesome. So this is your reminder. Because you're awesome. Don't forget that. Oh, I see. Okay, thanks, Denise. Yes, this is my third horse. But the patterns were different. You like the new layout? Awesome. Thank you. You guys have a good evening too. Just looking to see if there's any more questions or things like that. So I'll let you all go. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Mary Ellen. Good night, Willa. Good night, Shelley. Good night, Katie. Good night, Jamie. Good night, Denise. Good night, Harriet. Good night, Milena. Good night, Jean. Okay, time to turn the camera off.